Hello Mother Funsters and welcome to part 27 of Zelda, Twilight Princess Casual Let's Play. My name is Mellar. In the previous part we concluded the Arbiter's Grounds, fought the last boss, so now we're going to see if we can't find the Mirror of Twilight. So which was the first Zelda game that you played yourself? Here we are. So this is on the top of the Arbiter's Grounds. There's something about this that reminds me a little bit of Final Fantasy X-2. I don't know why. Maybe I played them at about the same time, Twilight Princess and X-2. Did they come out at about the same part of time, maybe? Not a great game, Final Fantasy X-2. Final Fantasy X, on the other hand, is amazing. But anyway. I think Four Swords. Four Swords? That was on the DS, wasn't it? Which was your first 3D Zelda? Console Zelda. Right, here we go. Right. Oh my god, there's 5. I thought I saw only 4 of them come out. Alright. Let's go Wolflorn. What we want to do is we want to kill the outlying ones first. Played it on Game Boy. Oh yes, of course. I'm thinking of the sequel on the 3DS. It was on the Game Boy Advanced, wasn't it? I might be wrong. I'm a little bit rusty on some of the handheld Zeldas because I haven't played that many of them. There we go. Yeah. Oh! Shit, there was one left. Okay. We need to kill the outlying ones first. Right, now there should be 3 left. Am I wrong? Can I get all 3 of them? I'm not sure if I can. Excuse me, mate. Stupid bat. Keys. Oh, right. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to kill this one. Oh yeah, the Game Boy Advance. I never had a Game Boy Advance. I had a Game Boy Color. And then I went straight from that to the DS. Bit frustrating. Can I get all 4 of them? Is there? How many are there? I think I've just mucked myself up there, haven't I? Yeah. Grrr! Okay, we've got this. Right, there should now be 2 left. Right, 2 left. There we go. There we go. We got it. But what was the first console? I don't like Skyward Sword at all. I liked Skyward Sword. It definitely had its bad things about it. But overall, I loved the story that it told and the characters and the way that it told it. Yeah, there were definitely things wrong with Skyward Sword though. Fee was just the most annoying thing in the world ever. And also the overworld was a bit sparse. And it was very linear as well. Now, I don't mind a linear story if it's a good story, and I definitely felt that Skyward Sword was good. It was a good story. Also, the imprisoned fight, did they really need to put that in 3 times? Really? You know what I mean? No, I liked Skyward Sword overall, though. I really enjoyed my playthrough of it. I've only played it 2 or 3 times, though. I think twice. It's the 3D game that I've played the least. But here we go. This is important now, what we've just done there. We have uncovered the Mirror of Twilights. I'm guessing that the Twilight Princess is the first 3D Zelda maybe that you've played. Maybe it might have been Wind Waker actually, if Four Swords was your jam. So here we are. Hello Midna. I love Midna, she's the greatest. Dun dun dun! The mirror is broken, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Midna's pissed. What are we gonna do, mate? What are we gonna do? Well... Oh my god, I forgot about these. These are the sages, aren't they? They're super creepy. A dark entity lurks in the twilight. houses an evil power. You who are guided by fate, you who possess the crest of the goddess, hear us. Did you ask something? I didn't hear you. Yeah, which was the first 3D Zelda game that you played? The first console Zelda. At the command of the goddesses, we sages have guarded the Mirror of Twilight since the ancient times. You seek it, but the Mirror of Twilight has been fragmented by mighty magic. That's a good game. Might magic, sorry. That magic is a dark power that only he possesses. His name is Ganondorf! So the big bad isn't Zant after all. It's Ganondorf, guys. Again. He was the leader of a band of thieves who invaded Hyrule in the hopes of establishing dominion over the realm. He was known as the Demon Thief, an evil magic wielder renowned for his ruthlessness. He looks cool in this game. Is my game sound too loud? But he was blind. He was a blind thief. In all of his fury and might, he was blind to any danger and thus was exposed. It's going a bit fast for me, this. If I was just reading it, it'd be okay, but because I'm reading it aloud. And then he's going to get a sword. I've played Zelda first on Game Boy, GameCube, and now Wii U. So GameCube, so you played Wind Waker first. Brilliant. What a fantastic game to be the first sort of 3D Zelda yet. Yes, he has the Triforce of Power, which is a problem. But at least for the sages, or at least the Sage of Water. Poor old Sage of Water is about to get one right in the face. I loved Wind Waker. I remember playing it when it came out. On Boxing Day, by some divine prank, he too had been blessed with the chosen power of the gods. Well, it's not really a divine prank, he kind of earned it in a kind of weird way. There you go, Sage of Water is dead. Oh, he's pissed. Mind you, he has kind of been stabbed in the chest. I mean, I'd be pretty annoyed if I'd been stabbed in the chest. You should have killed me while you had the chance. So now they're going to do the one thing that they really can do. They're going to panic. And they're going to banish Ganondorf into the Twilight Realm. Which, I mean, let's face it, is a very short-term solution. It doesn't really do much, it just gets him out of your hair briefly. It's a bit of an idiot move. I play Wind Waker on Wii U much better with HD. Yeah, I mean, they definitely made improvements to the game. In terms of visuals, though, I don't think the game really needed much of an improvement. It already looked amazing. I mean, it's the one game, isn't it, that's really just aged the best. It's aged so nicely. Like, I relatively recently played the GameCube version on stream, and it still just looks so nice. It's such a pretty game, Wind Waker. His abiding hatred and lust for power turned to purest malice. Perhaps that evil power has been passed on to Zant. Sort of. You're just now figuring out where Zant got his power? It's far too late. Only the true leader of the Twili can utterly destroy the Mirror of Twilight, so Zant could merely break it into pieces. Now that is important later in the game. Only a true leader of the Twili can utterly destroy the mirror. Remember that. Only broken by magic, the Mirror of Twilight became fragments, which even now lie hidden across the land of Hyrule. One is in the snowy mountain heights, one is in an ancient grove, which we've already been to, and one is in the heavens. You who have been sent by the goddesses, you should be able to gather the three pieces, but you must be prepared for a dangerous power resides in the fragments. Yep. We're gonna do it. Let's do it. You can play Zelda games so many times over and over and you can't get tired. Exactly. I've played all of the 3D Zeldas apart from Breath of the Wild multiple times. Enjoyed every single time. And about 6 months ago, I got introduced to this amazing thing called a randomizer. I had no idea what they were until about 6 months ago. Someone came on my stream when I was streaming Ocarina of Time. No, Majora's Mask actually, and showed me a randomizer, and I literally sat and watched the entire thing through, like, on a day, 15 hours pretty much straight, and I just loved every second of it. And I really want to play a randomizer on stream at some point in the future. Right, so we now have completed that particular part of the quest. I believe the next thing that we need to do is to go back to Telma's Bar. So there's one in deep in the mountain snows, one in an ancient wood, and somewhere in the sky. Hurry and collect them all. Okay, so we need to teleport from here. So we can teleport back here whenever we want. Let me just double check that we can. Yeah, we can. Mirror chamber. So we need to go back into Castle Town. Brilliant. The Zelda games have so much replay value, and I think the reason why is because they're really, really well made games. So it's just effortless just to go back and play them again. Brilliant. Okay, right. So here we are again. I would imagine we're probably going to get a letter. There's normally like quite a lot of the crashes we've had when we've been given a letter. So we're just going to quickly save the game. Don't like the water temple in this game. What's it called now? The lake bed temple. Yes. I'd say it's definitely better than the water temple in the Ocarina of Time. Wait, Mr. Mellar! And I actually don't mind the water temple in Ocarina of Time. It's a bit slow, but it's quite clever. I've come to deliver a letter. It's a letter from Barnes. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. The lake bed temple in this game, I don't hate it. I think it's okay. It's a little bit on the slow side, but it's okay. It's alright. I like the way that instead of water levels, which gets a little bit annoying, it's more to do with water direction. I think that's quite cool. It's definitely not as good as the water temple in Skyward Sword. The water temple in Skyward Sword is actually amazing. It's called the Ancient Cistern. If you ever get to watch a Let's Play, I recommend definitely watching at least the part of the Ancient Cistern. It's really cool. It's like a water temple on top, and then it's like a darkness underneath. It's really cool. And it doesn't mess around with the water levels and stuff really that much. So it's actually not too boring. It's good. But no, a lot of people hate water levels just in general, to be fair, because it slows the game down. Water levels always have a habit of just slowing the game down. It's getting a little bit sort of drudgy and all that kind of thing, especially with the iron boots. Goodness me, the iron boots are so annoying. How's Elia doing? Sure that Shaman will find a way to get her memory back. That Ronaldo is a talented man for sure. You've got your things to worry about, so let's just make sure. I think that's what she said last time we came here. Okay. Oh, we've got to go and get to Ashay. She's up on Hyrule's northern mountain, checking things out. She's got good instincts, trust me. If you need detailed directions, just take a peek at the map. Right, we're gonna... Let's just talk to this guy. This was the guy that helped us before. What's he got to say? So, man, I can't remember the voice. That's the problem. I never remember the voice. You're alive and well. Tell me, did your friend find anything interesting at the Arbiter's ground? Sorry, did you find anything in the desert? Sorry, my English. Your English is great, mate. I wouldn't worry about it. It's absolutely fine. The water temple is a pain, though. Absolutely. And the Arbiter's grounds that we've just done is my favourite in this particular game. I think it's amazing. The sages, those sages once served the royal family, actually. They were appointed as tutors, the young Princess Zelda. It was from them that I first heard the tales of the accursed mirror in the Arbiter's grounds. So you know about the mirror being there. And then this, are we going to speak to you? No. Right, let's have a quick goosey gander at the map. So we need to go up north. Shay mentioned Snow Peak Mountains and headed off. That's where we need to go now, guys. I don't think there's any particular need for delay. We may as well just go straight there. So let's do it. We need to teleport to Zora's Domain. I believe is the closest one. Actually, I think we need to do something first, but we're going to go there Because I think we get the quest from Zora's Domain. So let's go warp there and see. I love the music so much in this game. Absolutely. Music in Zelda games is always absolutely just next level, I think. The music in Ocarina of Time, just, you know, amazing. The music in Majora's Mask, I love the Song of Healing. Yeah, and in Wind Waker as well, of course. In all the games, really. Brilliant. Right, so we're here now. We cannot change out of wolf form with all these Zoras around. For some reason it's a secret that we can change in and out of wolf form. So we need to leave, change, and then come back in. So here we are. Oh look, you can see Hyrule Castle in the distance. That's really cool actually. Japan's doing a great job. They are amazing at making RPG games and adventure games, to be fair, aren't they? And just video games in general. You can get good video games from elsewhere, but most of the best ones generally are from Japan. I love Nintendo's properties. I love Mario, Zelda, Star Fox Adventures I really liked. Sorry if that's if people disagree with that. I wasn't a massive fan of the Star Wars franchise already, so when Adventures came out and it's basically a Zelda clone, I was like, this is amazing. Right, we need this, but we also need to equip, whoops, the blue tunic. We need to go under the water here. Now there's a couple of things down here if I remember rightly. I think there's more than one thing down here, is there not? Yeah, we need bombs, don't we? Let's get our water bombs out. Yeah, we'll put them on B straight away. I can't remember which one's the best one to do straight away. So we'll just do this one. I think this one might only be rupees, and we really don't need rupees at the moment. We've been full for like the last 5 hours. Oh my, okay, well, never mind. I was expecting something a little bit better than that, but it's okay. Okay, is this right? Whoa! There we go. Right, here we go. But no, I love Nintendo, man. I was always kind of a Nintendo guy. Well, I was Sega at first, because as I was growing up, I was always Sega Master System, Sega Mega Drive, that kind of thing. Say, brother, did you break that rock for me? Thanks. I took a nap and found myself swallowed up in lava and somehow very far from home. Yes, well, let me give you a token of my appreciation, brother. This is all I have on me right now. I hope it will do. How can you breathe under here? Oh, it's a bomb bag. Fantastic. Okay, brilliant. Increases the maximum number of bombs we can carry. That's brilliant. Okay. But then around the time of the Dreamcast was kind of not very good, let's face it. I switched to Nintendo, got a Nintendo 64. I just thought it was the best thing ever. I've always kind of been a bit of a Nintendo fan since. I did get, obviously, a PS2. I mean, everyone had a PS2. Jesus. When that came out, they were amazing. But no, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Wii, I've got all of those. You know, brilliant consoles with brilliant games. I'm just trying to remember who we need to speak to. Where's the prince? Don't we need to speak to the prince? Is he still in Castletown? Or Kakariko Village? He's still in Kakariko, isn't he? Thinking about it. Let's just speak to a few of these, see if they've got anything useful to say. As you can see from the empty throne, we've lost our village's leader, and now I fear people are in danger of losing their way. Now when I think about what might have happened to the prince, I feel so... ... I heard that the mountain beast has been frequenting our village lately. Beast's never come into the village before. I wonder what brings him here. Talking about the Yeti. My dad bought my first Zelda game and all others. He made me love them. Brilliant. That's what I like to hear, man. I'd like to, if I have kids, I'd like to get them into Zelda and see how they like it, and hopefully they will. I think they probably would. But you never know, do you? Kind of, I like the idea of having a kid that's into video games, so that's something that I can share with them. Because video games are kind of my hobby. I don't really have any hobbies outside of video games, to be honest. I've never really been into sport or making music. I mean, I like a little bit of reading and writing, but my main thing is streaming and playing video games. The man, the myth, the machine. Lightwar 208, how are you doing, you legend? I've missed you, dude. How are you doing? I hope you're having a lovely day. I'll just actually, I want to show you something very quickly. I think it's 10. It's not going to work. Let me just, I want to send this to you manually. It's been sort of going every couple of, every 15 minutes. Basically, you know, I asked for your permission to use your clip in a clip show. That is the link to, there's 2 links there, to the premiere of the clip show on New Year's Eve. So hopefully, maybe you can check it out as you are in it. I'm really looking forward to that, so that everyone can watch it. It's like a New Year's message. It's like, you know, thank you to everyone for being amazing. Here we go. Oh, rad. I'm really looking forward to that going live, man. I will be there as well, because the way that the premiere system works is it actually, like, it counts down to the time and then plays it, and then you can, like, talk on the live chat. And I've got it up on YouTube and on Twitch to hopefully go live at the same time. And I'll be present on both chats, so we can sort of have a chat about it. It's about 15 minutes long. Oh, there she is. She's the girl from Telma's Bar. Oh, she was really common, wasn't she? And she had a bit of a nasally voice. What brings you to the dangerous place like this? Ever since Zora's domain got covered in ice, the mountain's been much colder than usual, yeah? I don't like the snow temple. It's not really a temple, is it? It's like a mansion. I'm not that keen on the mansion, to be fair. I think it could have been a lot more interesting. I don't feel it that interesting. They could have done more with it. Because I always thought that the forest temple in Ocarina of Time felt more like a mansion. Like a massive mansion. Not only that, but I heard a really weird story from the Zoras, yeah? Apparently, the beast that lives somewhere in this mountain's been frequently in Zora's domain, yeah? I was curious, so I came and waited, and just as they said, a giant appeared. Yeah, look, it looked like this. Right, so we've got a sketch. Hastily drawn picture shows a creature Ashe saw, with a red fish. So it's got a red fish, that's important. I can't stay for long as usual, got ahead. Wow, how long is it going to take you to get there? Are you going to drive there? Apparently, this thing's been stealing redfish from the mountain. I really want to investigate further, but I can't even see a path through this blizzard, yeah? I'm sure you're here because, like, the voice just keeps changing. I'm really bad at voice acting, I'm sorry. Because you're curious about the mountain, but you best not go without a plan. A plan? Going into the blizzard without a plan, you get all lost. It's the only way to lead to disaster. The only clues that we have right now are the stories of the Zoras and my sketch. Not much. Yeah, we're driving. How long is that going to take, man? Like, how long do you have to drive to get there? Because genuinely, any driving longer than about an hour and a half is just too long for me. Oh, this music is amazing, though. Jesus, it's the Zora's Domain music. Ah, I love it. Let's just see if there's any secrets in the water down here now that we can... Oh, no, there's nothing down here apart from... money, I think. Although actually, let's just go down here and see what's... This might be like a shortcut somewhere. Beautiful voice acting. It's terrible, like, war, come on now. Right, it's just money, which we didn't need. That's a bit of a shame, but never mind, eh? Right, I don't remember exactly who we need to speak to. I think it's Prince Rallis. But we're going to do a little bit of talking around here. Just to see if there's anything that we can glean from the people around. Because that must be some drive, because I know that interstate driving is just, like, really long. Because USA is actually a pretty big country. I mean, it looks pretty small on a map, but it's huge! On a map of the world, I mean. It's much bigger than the UK, like, much bigger. I mean, it's quite small compared to Canada and China. But, you know, that's a bit mean, because Canada and China is freaking massive. Where am I going? What am I doing? Right, we need to be going this way. It takes about 4 hours to fly across China. I've done it a few times. China is so unbelievably huge. Right, okay, so we've got this sketch that lady has made us, which is here. I think we can show the sketch to the Zora. The fish this beast has, Prince Rallis is quite skilled at catching this type of fish. Oh, Prince, where could you be now? He's in Kakariko, isn't he? I think he is. Hey, the beast of Snow Peak. Oh, the red fish it's holding, that's a reek fish. Ah, so the beast has been showing itself because it's catching reek fish. We didn't think that anyone beside Prince Rallis was capable of catching this type of fish. Okay, so it's becoming more and more increasingly clear that obviously we need to speak to Prince Rallis. So let's go and see if we can find him, guys. I think he's in Kakariko because we helped him get there, didn't we? So that the shaman could look after him. Luckily, I don't have to travel very far very often. Generally, I stay within my city. You can get pretty much anywhere in my city, driving for sort of 10 to 15 minutes, so it's not too bad. It's got pretty much everything you need, apart from every now and then you have to go to like London or something to get something important. But it's all good. If I go to London though, I won't drive there. I'll get the train. It's much easier. Right, we can. I think we can teleport here. So we need to go Kakariko, don't we? Which I think is over here. Here we go. Straight to Kakariko. I think Barnes, the bomb dude, wanted to speak to us as well, so we may as well speak to him while we're there. Where are you from? I'm from the UK, in a place about an hour outside of London. About 40 miles outside of London, I think. Far enough that we don't consider ourselves to be in London, or even particularly London adjacent. But sort of close enough, you know? It's not too much of a pain to get there. It's literally, if you get a fast train, it only takes about half an hour to get there. But even if you get a slow train, it's only an hour on a train. And it's a direct line. You don't have to change or anything. Right, let's speak to Barnes, shall we? Now, if you remember from before, this guy Barnes is a bit of a jerk. He's a bit cowardly and he's a bit selfish. But at least he sells us bombs. What do those bombs do? Oh, they're the growing bombs. It's you. What? Yep, well, I finally got my entire bomb repertoire back in order, and ain't they a bunch of beauts? Take a good gander at Master Bomb's handmade bombs. Now, I don't know what these are really any good at. A bombling. Cute little bombs walk around and blow things of their own. I've never understood the need for them, so I'm not going to bother about them. That's okay. Open 24 hours, 7 days a week. Alright. I love this guy because if you get your lantern out, right, he tells you off. Whoa, now, you're insane, Bard. That's dangerous. Don't go lighting fires in the middle of my shop. There's like gunpowder and stuff. That's hilarious. I love that. If you do it. So let's go. Where do we need to go? Prince Rallis, that's right. I just need to remember where he's being kept. I think he's in the shaman's house, but I'm not sure. Or maybe... Well, let's check the shaman's house anyway, shall we? Oh, what a lovely Saturday afternoon this has been. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. What are you guys up to today, apart from chilling with me and watching the stream? Where did you go, Lightwall 208? I still want to know how long it's going to take you to drive. Right. Is this the right place? Greetings, Mellar. I felt Aelia could use a change of scenery to improve her health, so we came here. Who knows, if she gets out and sees daily life, perhaps something will jog her memory. Mellar, perhaps you could keep her in your thoughts. Oh, Mellar. You have gone through so much trouble for me. I'm so sorry. Colin and the others have told me so much about you, Mellar. They tell me that you're very brave and kind, and that you heard very well. That means you must be a good rider, huh? Yeah. Oh, and the name of your horse is Red Rum, right? Red Rum. Red Rum? What a lovely name. So it's kind of teasing the idea that she's remembering who she is. But she's not going to remember just yet. Now I really need to remember where Prince Rallis is. I'm sure he's around here somewhere. But we need to do something for him, don't we? I can't remember. Maybe he's in the graveyard, actually. Should we go to the graveyard and see? Can't remember. Problem is, it's such a long time since I've played this. Is he in here? About 3 years since I played this last. Maybe, actually no, it must be about 4 years thinking about it. Is he in here? I think he's here. Ah, there he is. Brilliant. Hello, mate. How you doing, son? Is your name Mellar? My mother came to me in a dream. She showed me your image. Which image? What are you talking about? She spoke of a youth who would save our domain and steer my fate. One named Mellar. That's me. I must thank you for all you've done. If there is anything I can ever do for you, please tell me. Please. Well, I'm at the moment I'm looking for a fish. Certain type of fish. There you go. Beast man of Snowy Mountain, perhaps. But more important is the red fish that he is holding. Must be a reek fish. That is a rare specimen found only in Zora's village. It feeds on a valuable type of coral, and without that bait, even our best fishers cannot catch one. Look closely, Mellar. My earring is made of that coral. I would like to give it to you. What a legend. Thank you very much, mate. You got the coral earring. It's made of a precious coral from Zora's domain, in the shape of a fish hook. It's lovely. It's been added to the hooks, and we can basically use it to capture reek fish. I received it from my mother, but it's fine, I no longer need it. As I look at you, I get a sense of what my mother wanted, what I should be doing now. I will return to my village. The reek fish can be found near the mother and child rocks in the waterfall basin near my village. There's normally a mother-child rock of some kind in every Zelda game. The fish are red, so I think you should be able to spot them. Okay, wicked. Fantastic news, guys. Right, shall we speak to him again just to see if he's got anything more expositional to say? Oh no. Well, end that session there. Thank you very much for watching. Do like and subscribe. You can find me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Mellar21. You can also find me on Twitter. It's at Mellar211. And well, thank you very much for watching. See you next time.